Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Seymour, the dad in DPS, and we're back once again for another Script My Pants, where I spend a crap load of script at the purveyor and see if we get anything interesting. Now, as you guys know, the new patch is still here, and we are still looking for some legendary effects, so we're going to see what we can do, see if we can get something learned, and see if we can rule the universe. Either way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with this shiz show. Alrighty, Murgs, let's see what you have in store for us. Oh, pardon me. Foreign armor with agility and electrified. Yeah, nocturnal on there. None of those effects are really interesting to me whatsoever. Botsmith left arm with radiation resistance and the doctor's effect. Again, absolute trash. Okay. This one's got a decent one on here. We've got Sentinels on there with Bolster and Glutton on a robot right arm. So not worth keeping, but definitely worth scrapping. Arctic Marine with Hazmat and Adamantium. No, Adamantium is one of those effects I just don't get the point of. Stimpack solves all those worries. Then we've got Exterminators, Hazmat, and Pack Rats. Pack Rats is more a viable effect nowadays since there's a lot of people that don't carry Fallout first, and, you know, you can use that to carry around the modules. Auto-stem, Fireproof, Acrobats on a Covert Scout arm. Not anything I'm looking for. None of those effects are good. That's probably going to be kept for script rather than anything else. Lifesavers, Trapper chest piece with Poisoners and Electrified. I have Electrified. Poisoners is one of those effects that I think in the future might be worth keeping, but at the moment, certainly not. Not what I want. Vanguard's combat right arm with intelligence and ammo weight. Intelligence I don't think I've got on this character, so we will be scrapping that to see if we can get it. Vanguard's Botsmith with Cavaliers and Agility. Botsmith is one of those armor sets that I'm really not interested in, so Cavaliers is definitely something I want to grind off of that. Then we've got a Vanguard's Antiseptic Cavaliers Civil Engineer chest piece. And Cavaliers, once again, is one of those effects that I don't have learned on this character, so I will definitely be scrapping that to get that. And the same goes for this one. We've got Intelligence and Durability on this Urban Scout left arm. The weightless effect, not so much, but the other two effects are actually decent, so yeah. Unfortunately, we've not got any weapon weight stuff yet, which is my top thing that I want, but we have Ghoulslayer's Perception and Burning on this Marine Armor left leg, which is script rather than it is scrap. Another script piece here. It's got Regenerating, Antiseptic, and Burning on a Urban Scout armor chest piece, which is just not very good. And this is pretty much the same thing, but with different effects. Vanguards, Hardy, and Divers on a Forest armor chest piece, and none of those effects are anything we really want. Hardy, you can justify, and part of me really wants to justify it, but no. Same goes for this, but Assassins, Antiseptic, Divers, free bad effects that I don't want on any of my armor pieces. Now we've got Ghoulslayer's Charisma and Electrify. Yeah, just overall some bad effects on there that I'm not interested in the slightest. Nocturnal Secret Service chest piece with cryo resistance and the safe characters effect. I'm getting lots of chest pieces. None of those effects are any good. I have absolutely no reason to keep in them. Cryo resistance again might be good in the future, but currently not so much. And then we've got weightless luck dissipating on this robot left leg, right leg rather. Luck is actually something that's worth getting off there, so we might scrap that for that. No, nothing on here. Regenerator and Poisoners and Burning on the metal right leg. Ugh. It does not want to give me weapon weight tonight. We've got Ghoulslayers, Glutton, and Cavaliers. Cavaliers we definitely want to scrap, so we will be keeping that thing to scrap at the end of the video. Chameleon Forest Scout Armor right leg with fire resistance and chem food and drink weight for hikers. Yeah, I'm not really interested in any of the effects that are currently on there. Troubleshooters, Antiseptic, and Doctors. None of those effects are really viable for what I want. This is the kind of thing with the new system. I completely look at legendaries in a completely different way. Like, I used to look at, their weapon weight, so that'll be getting transferred to another character. I look at them in a completely different light. Like, it's literally night and day from how I would think. I'd look at this before and go, that's crap. Whereas now, I find some use in it. Now, Auto-Stem, Hardy, and Arms Keeper, which is weapon weight, so that will be getting transferred to my alt, who I want desperately to learn weapon weight. It's one of the few effects that I really want them learned because they've got the most of the doodads, the modules. Endurance is the only good effect on here, but this character's already learned it, and I can't trade this armor, so that's more script than it is anything else. Nocturnal Sturdy Metal Left Arm with Poison and Secret Agents. Secret Agents I think I always seem to learn, so I'm not interested in transferring that or doing anything like that. Cavaliers is on this armor piece with Life Saving and Fireproof. Cavaliers is the only thing I've really got any interest on it, so yeah, it's kind of a duff piece of armor. This one is the same. Cavaliers is the only good thing about it. It's combat left arm, so I'm not too concerned. Cloaking Civil Engineers with Strength. Because it's got the Strength on there, I'll probably transfer that to another character to learn that, because Strength is a very decent effect. Then we've got Luck on this one, so we'll learn the Luck off this. Vanguards and Through Hikers not so much, and it's a combat armor chest piece, so not what I'm interested in. And then we have the Trapper left arm with crowd resistance and fall damage. Now, because of this, what we're going to do is we are going to go to weapons. And what I might do, do I go melee or do I go ranged? I don't think this character has a load of random ranged weapons learned, but let's go with melee just in case. Furious Knuckles with weapon speed and action point cost. I think I've got both those effects learned, so I might actually just script this one. It's Furious. I'm not really overly concerned about putting anything on Knuckles. Then we've got Executioner's Death Tambu. Executioner's I don't think I've got learned yet, so I might actually just scrap that, but not entirely certain. Vampire's Baseball Bat with Power Attack and Endurance. This is actually a decent roll. This is a Vampire God roll in a Baseball Bat. Might turn this into a weapon. Might actually try and use this. Yeah, we might play around with that. That's a good little drop. Berserker's Revolutionary Sword with melee while not moving, and that's crit. So yeah, that one probably gonna scrap it. Our Aristocrat's Sickle with crit damage and free strength. Again, a good one to scrap. I don't know if I've got Vital on this character. I'd need to check to be certain, but we'll figure that out before I scrap it. Medic's Warglaive with weapon speed and free agility. Medic's is one of those effects I don't have learned yet. It is better than what it was in the previous patch, but at the same time I'm not really that interested in it, so we'll probably scrap that as well. Mutant Slayer's Tire Iron with weapon speed and free strength. Again, like, this in theory could have been so good if it was on a weapon that was actually usable, but being a Tire Iron, weapon speed and strength isn't exactly what I want on there. I had more scrap than script. Nocturnal Baseball Bat with the weapon speed and the damage taken while blocking. Nocturnal is just very meh effect. If it had a secondary good like main effect, I would have maybe kept it, but nah. Assassin Spear with Power Attack and Perception. Only good thing on there is the Power Attack damage, so yeah, that won't be getting kept. That'll probably get in script. And last but not least, Suppressor's Bone Hammer with action points and Power Attack. Well, damage taken while power attacking. So yeah, a couple of good things, but a couple of, well, a lot of bad things as well. Now for the top pick today, we're going to go with the Vampire's Baseball Bat with Power Attack, Damage and Endurance. It is a god roll in a sense. It is something that's going to allow any character using it to stay alive for longer. The Endurance on there giving you more damage, resistance and health. So yeah, it is definitely a decent little weapon. Baseball bats aren't the best of the one-handed weapons, but it's certainly not a bad one at that. Now, obviously, we come to this part where I will scrap a bunch of things to see if we get anything good out of it. Now, because I can't fully remember what certain effects I have and haven't got, we'll go to the ones that I know I definitely don't. So things like Sentinels and Cavaliers are the most important ones that I definitely don't have learned upon this character. And we've got that learned. There's some more Cavaliers. It's definitely got Endurance learned. No, Cavaliers again. And this is the thing about this. There's so many effects in the game to learn. So many effects to try and get. And you're going to find a lot of the time that a lot of weapons and gear that just has become nothing but script. And this is the case with a lot of those things. Did I just accidentally scrap the vampires thing? I did, I'm a freaking idiot. Ah well, we can make it another time. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. It is what it is. Top pick tonight, completely roasted down the toilet. Oh, I'm such an idiot. But you're saying, like, there's a lot of things. And I kind of have less care for specific items now. Because I know I can get them back. I know I can make these things later on. I just need the plans. And once you've got the plans for things, nothing is out of your grasp. Nothing is out of your reach. And even items that at the moment seem like absolute crap rolls can become something absolutely epic later on. So that is one of those things where you just have to roll with the punches and see what you get. Yeah. Well, that'll teach me for not paying attention. Either way, guys, if you've enjoyed tonight's video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.
In a world of rust and danger, where the shadows dance and linger, there's a merchant with a smile so sly, trading treasures, oh my, my. In the glow of old neon lights, she makes the midnight markets bright with a wink. She shifts the scene, dreams for sale from the unseen, purveyor murmur with a mystic tune, selling whims beneath the moon. In the ruins, a heart so grand, turning rubble into golden sand. Words like whispers in the breeze carry secrets from the chart trees, gems and trinkets, rare delight found in the shadows of the night. In a landscape rough and eerie, she spins tales never weary, with each trade a glint of grace, hope